Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting court size. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I steal the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they came back. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers. Thank you for you kind souls for joining us. Help us get through the rest of this season. Dear Lord, it feels like it's going on and on and on and on. I got BG here tonight, but you might notice that, like the Sixers, we do not. We have a couple people on our DMP list over
We're
here.
shorthanded. We're a little shorthanded tonight.
We're a little shorthanded, so shout out to Jose and Carl. Hope you guys are doing all right. We're thinking of you. We love you, and we can't wait to see you back here. What's going on, BG?
What is going on? Another game. But believe it or not, I'm actually very interested in this game for one reason and one reason only. This is a team that is directly beneath us in the standings, so losing this game is key.
It's what I call the race to the bottom game.
Yeah, this is if it was anybody else, I mean, I'd probably be really into the how can we figure out a way to win, or what do we got that can? No, you know what? This is a team directly under us, not like a little bit under us, like the team directly under us in the standings. We play tonight. We lose. They go above us. We go beneath them. Do the right thing, Sixers. Do the right thing.
So I feel like we're all going to be in for some high school basketball tonight.
You know, Jen is so bad that they haven't even posted the starting lineup yet.
That's amazing. Well,
we're what? It's 7:05. You know, it always comes out at the 30-minute mark. I always have it, unless it's some freak injury, some freak game time decision. It is 5 minutes after, and I still have nothing.
Well, they did have a couple of game time decisions that are starters, and Yabu and Drummond, and I just saw McRib posted that Yabu's out, so we'll see if Drummond's in. Maybe they're waiting to find out.
I'm hitting refresh over and over again, trying to get some answers. Still nothing.
If I were them, I'd just be like Harlem Globetrotter and that shit out there tonight. At least it will be entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that bothers me the most, Jen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing that bothers me the most about this entire situation is I don't feel like I deserve to see a tank this soon in my lifetime after seeing a tank.
I hear that.
Like a fan base going through a tank, it happens every so often, but you don't really see it twice. Like I saw it in my 30s. Now I'm seeing it in my 40s. Like, no, I saw it in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, basically, because I just turned 42. So it's like we're a bad organization, yo.
That's what it comes down to.
There's nothing else, no other way to slice it. Like when I think about the thoughts that I have about teams like the Browns of football, like starting lineups out. And they just can't get it right, and it seems like they're always in a rebuild. What makes them any different than us? Because we got Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
I got a starting lineup for you.
Is it another new one?
I think. I don't know. I done seen so many of them. They all look the same to me now. We got Jared Butler, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Justin Edwards, and Andre Drummond. So Drummond is a go, but I would not be surprised if Drummond played Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait because that's gonna be my bold because I'm gonna get it exactly on the dot. So it's gonna make it bold because I'm gonna get it exactly on the dot.
Listen, TMU too fast. We cannot feel bad for this organization. This organization dug its own damn grave. Have you been following the history of this organization and all of the shady shit they've pulled? I mean, it doesn't get any. Your karma's got you, man. Karma has got you because you did some shady, shady shit. Burner accounts and purposefully tanking, and you know, uh, we
And
could
now
go
we
on
doing and now we doing it again. And now we doing it again. Like everything about the rosters we have put on the floor the last 2 weeks doesn't scream process to me. Like they are putting very talented kids, Jared Butler, Quentin Grimes, Justin Edwards. We're finally getting to see Adem Bona a little more. I like these guys, but they're this is a process roster when you eliminate our $700 million that's in street clothes every night.
Hmm.
I don't feel bad for the organization. I feel bad for the people that put their blood, sweat, and tears into this organization. The people that got it, that told the people, "Hey, we're gonna always give y'all a pregame, even when we stink." Like I don't even know what to talk about with the Sixers anymore. Like I don't even like feel bad for them. I hope they all leave. I'll feel bad for them somewhere else. I don't feel bad for them as long as they still messing up things in
And I
Philadelphia.
hope you sell the team, Josh Harris. That's right. I know you watch the podcast, and I know you need to do the right thing and sell this team. So tonight we are in Toronto. We are playing the Toronto Raptors. We are 3-point underdogs last time I checked.
Yeah,
So
I think it stayed the same.
I'm cool with that. Let's remain underdogs. I think it's going to be a lot of
It's,
cardio tonight and not a lot of buckets.
yeah, it's up to three and yeah, it's 3.5. Right,
Okay.
right before those starting lineups were out, it did jump to 4.5, but right now it's stated at 3.5.
So
What's our new thing? Not keys to victory, because
oh,
let's
those
be
are
let's be
those are
clear.
the
I think everybody in here, look, we Sixers fans, we love them to death. But the smart thing to do is lose tonight.
mhm.
It's just
Locks.
tonight is the night that it just only makes sense to lose. We got the Saints. They're 22 and 43. We're 22 and 42. It only makes sense. Just lose.
Mhm.
Just lose.
Yep. I'm not going to disagree with you. They were called the locks to losing. And last time we talked about the Sixers and Nick Nurse throwing out that undersized lineup versus the Hawks. And how'd that go for you? Nick, not so good. Yabusele, 6'8", the tallest guy on the floor. Tonight, you know, you're in Toronto. Hopefully that crowd's not booing their team. So you don't have home court advantage, so that's a point against you. And half your team's on the DNP list. So
But they got big names out too, though. That's the only
they
thing. Like
do. They do.
they
All
have,
their
like
yep.
everybody's out for them. So it's like, do we have the better trash team?
So I'm gonna talk to you, G League. I'm gonna talk to you, new guys. Uh Edwards and Grimes and Butler. We don't need any hero antics tonight, buddies.
I
Just
don't know,
play a
man.
role. Just play a role.
And Quentin Grimes putting up 40, and then Lonnie Walker probably had like 28. Then you got throw Jared Butler just gonna randomly have a crazy game.
So I was looking at our over unders from last night. Last night, not last night, but 2 nights ago when we played the Hawks.
Please
Lonnie
enlighten me.
Walker, 29.5 points. I think he came kind of close. You took the over, I took the under. Uh, maybe he didn't come close, but it didn't. He didn't have a bad night.
I'm pulling it up now. I'm pulling it up now. I'm pulling it up right now. Box score. Box score. Lonnie Walker had where Lonnie Walker at? He only had 11. Jen, what are you talking about?
Oh wow, he didn't even come close. Nope, 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 nope. So and then Gershon, we had. Would he get 3 threes?
He didn't even take 3. He took 2.
So we both took the under on that. And then the bench scoring 25.5, we both took the over, and I think they did.
Definitely did that. Definitely did that. That was pretty much easy. When you're tanking the way the Sixers are tanking, you tend to play bench players more. Like just out of just because they're gonna play with energy, so it's gonna look like, oh, we fighting back, but the talent just don't be there, and we're gonna lose, and we lose every single time, except for to the Jazz. Except for to the Jazz.
Yeah, well, hey, there's no reason to go out and embarrass yourselves.
And that's all I said. Remember when? But this was before I knew we were tanking. Now that I know we're tanking, now I don't even care. Like when Embiid first went down, and I thought, all right, Maxi's gonna be here, Paul George is gonna be here. Yeah, we might not be able to make the playoffs, but let's see if these guys can just play hard for the city. Just give it your all. But now that it looked like all three of them truthfully gonna be shut down, because have we got any updates on Paul George or Maxi?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So like it's like the quiet shutdown. It's like the hey, we'll tell them later. Which is scary because I believe it was the Utah Jazz today just got fined for not playing their players.
Really?
Yes. They just
That's
got fined.
great.
Was it Utah? I'm like 90% sure it was Utah. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was Utah got fined today for that whole sitting players out when there's no real proof that they couldn't have played. So be wary, man. You know the NBA is not shy about finding the Sixers. The NBA is not shy about taking things away from Philadelphia after what we did, the process. So yeah, be careful with that, Philadelphia. If Paul
Well,
George and Maxi don't have real life injuries that we can't account for, be careful. You know, we the Kings are being under investigation.
that's the truth. That's the truth. But they're listed on the injury report as being expected to be out until at least March 14th. Maxi
Again,
with back and Paul George with groin.
so I get that and I love it because I love it because you're telling me something. But I hate it because all it does is buy them a week window to then in a week tell us change that date from 14 to 21 and then say the same thing. That's how the Sixers handle injuries as far as what they let the fans know. Jen, what's wrong with Kyle? I don't want
Kyle,
Kyle out there. Remember me. I don't want him out there. But
you know what's
Kyle,
wrong with
Kyle been
Kyle?
injured the whole 2025.
I told you he's 97 and he fractured his hip. He's in the home, man. He's not coming back from that one. You know what happens to old people when they crack a hip.
I just had a really good sports massage today because I got a round of golf plan for tomorrow, 9:40 tea time. So I went and got a sports massage today, and these hips are working today. Hopefully they work tomorrow. That was completely off topic, but I heard you talking about old. I heard you talking about old people hips.
Hip.
I got old people hips.
Yeah, well, you're not 97.
Me and Kyle went to the same high school. I graduated when he was a freshman, so I got old hips. I got old
But
hips.
he put all that stress on the hips playing basketball
Y'all
every
hear what
night.
Jen saying? Y'all hear what Jen saying? Jen saying, BG, you ain't did shit in the last 40 years.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not
I'm
what I'm
joking.
saying. What I'm saying is that will age you.
Indeed.
It will
Indeed.
age your body. So he
Those tires
could have
definitely don't
a
have the same threat.
42-year-old body, but since he does it, he's been working himself so hard. He's got like a 97-year-old tip. I'm just, I'm exaggerating, of course, making fun of Kyle, but
We're
he's still
doomed,
out with
man.
that hip.
We are doomed. We've been doomed all year. And it's
Yeah,
crazy.
well, at this
It's
point,
crazy because of the hopes we had. That's the only reason it hurt so much because the hopes we truly had for this
yeah.
team. Like I really thought we had a real legit shot at competing for a championship this year.
I
I
think
was
what's
praying to
worse for
God
me,
Embiid would be healthy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think what's worse for me is thinking, where the hell are we going to be next year?
Yeah, and that's the snowball effect. Went with the super high going into the season.
Yep.
Really excited. Quickly turned that down. Quickly going into my thought process of okay, what's next? But then I'm like, oh shit, our next ain't easy to come by. We put ourselves in such a bad spot that next could be worse than now. That's
Yep.
crazy. That
Yep.
next could be.
I know. I know. It's because of these. It's because of these contracts, and we don't know. They have been feeding us a truckload of shit all season about Embiid's health, so we can never trust anything that they're saying. We have no idea how he's going to be after having this time off, or if he's ever going to be able to play like he used to again. I mean, that's the honest to God truth.
You know something else I have a problem with?
Mm.
We shut down our superstar player after giving him an extension, and after being shut down, like there's nothing going on in Philadelphia sports right now other than the Phillies that matters. To prevent him from saying, you know what, let me give these people some FaceTime. At least tell them where I'm at with my rehab, how things are going. Hey, maybe I regret playing the Olympics. Just nothing. Nothing. What happened to trolling Embiid? What happened to him just sending out messages randomly? Like, give us anything. Why you all of a sudden so quiet?
And I still don't know if he's a new father. That's never come out.
We don't know anything about him, and he's our superstar player. I'm not saying I need to know his deepest, darkest secrets, but Jen, what the hell? We
I don't
paid this
know.
man all this money, and we don't know anything. I mean, knowing if he's the father already, I could care less, but it would be cool to know. But, like, tell me something, Joel. Maurice, tell me something. It's
Y-
just sad, dog. They're not even giving us like a way forward. Like, all right, we're gonna be here soon. Hey, we working on this. Hey, Joel is about 40% better than he was a week ago. Just tell me something. And stop making me get in front of this camera and talk about a G League team. Say something.
You said nothing's going on in sports here in Philly, but I beg to differ.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a GM out there got hit in the head, and now he doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and he's letting go our best defenseman. I don't
Jen,
understand. What?
Jen, one thing I've learned is trust Howie.
Shit.
Trust
I trust
Howie.
CJ, GJ. That's who I trust.
I do too. I love CJGJ, but I do understand that is a bigger picture sometimes, and Howie is usually always looking at the bigger picture. Always. I believe, man. I hated to see it. But even CJ's response when he was on, I don't even know what live he was on, but I watched a little bit of it. When he said, "Oh, it's no bad blood. It was a great conversation. I understand. I don't have no ill will towards Philadelphia or that front office or nothing like that." I respect that, man. It shows that they understand the business side. It was just like he said. CJ said it the best. Them young guys got to get paid. We got to start positioning ourselves to pay Jalen Carter, to pay Jordan Davis. Like our corners is going to be up to get paid in 2 years. Like so, money has to be rearranged early on to make sure we can do that. I understand that part of it. As much as I hate to see CJ go, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead,
I
hit the
don't
button.
like it. I don't.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
I don't like it.
I guess. I guess for the over unders, I'm just gonna pick starters, guys. I don't know what to do with the bench. I don't know what to do with the starters because they are actually a bench. I'm just confused with the over under situation right now. So I'm gonna start off with the point guard. Currently, the point guard will be Jared Butler. Jared Butler, I do think that you're a good player, but are you a point guard? Jared Butler can get 6.5 assists tonight. That's not even a high number. But because I don't know if he can be a starting point guard and have 6.5 assists, I'm putting that number at 6.5. What you got for me?
So he's starting tonight.
Yes.
And hold on. I gotta look up. Gotta do a little intel. Gotta do a little intel.
Understand. Understand. You
Give
want to
me
see what his stats is for the season?
a minute. No,
Oh,
I don't want to see what his stats are for the season. I
he
want to
average. He
see.
only averages 2.9 assists per game, but that's in
No,
a bench
that's not what
role.
I want. Last
But this is
game he has 6 assists.
hmm.
I think it's more indicative of what he's going to do based on what his role is. So if he had 6 assists, and he started last game, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he started last game. So I'm going to take the under. All that just to tell you, I think he'll get maybe 6 assists again.
The way you was talking, like you was moving towards a higher number. Like, all right, this is who he is, and maybe today will be a little bit better. And then you just under. I'm gonna take the over on Jared Butler. Somebody got to get assists. Somebody got to get assists in this lineup. So hopefully it's him. Mr. Drummond, I'm gonna disrespect you when I do my bold, but I gotta at least say the number because you are a starter. Does Drummond get 10 rebounds tonight? 9.5 rebounds for him. And you're gonna see why that number is so low for me when I tell you my bold.
Well, here's the thing. He was sick. He was a game time decision. So I don't think he's going to have a ton of energy. I don't think he's going to play a lot of minutes. If that wasn't the case, I'd go over. But for now, I'm taking the under.
Drummond is sneaky because Drummond can have 8 rebounds in the first quarter.
Mm.
So this is difficult. This is difficult for me because even in the limited role, within the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, you'd be like, wait, Drummond got 7 rebounds? What the hell? But I oddly don't think he wants to play today. I don't think he's ready to play today, but I think he is going to play. But in the limited role, so I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take the under. I just don't see him getting what I think he needs to get in this game. So, up next, my guy got to sit out last game, and the game before that, he did not play exceptionally well. Kelly Oubre, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you're back to at least exert some energy into the team. Obviously, I don't think you are a true number one that can lead us to victory, maybe against the Toronto Raptors, but I do look at you as the vocal leader of the locker room currently, probably the best veteran we have, and definitely the most talent we have available. So I'm looking for you to get back on track, man. 22.5 for Kelly Oubre. Points.
I'm going to take the over for Kelly because that's my dog. I say it every time.
Kelly will always be a fan favorite. Jose even was able to get over the Casper the Friendly Ghost situation with the bike. Kelly's my dog too, man. I got to go with the over, man. I always believe in him. He always plays hard. He always does the thing the Sixers need him to do when the guys aren't around, and all of the guys aren't around tonight. So he had a couple nights off. So I'm going to go with the over. I'm going to go with the over. And that's all I got for you for the over-under tonight.
So here we go, guys. Getting ready for another exciting game. I think this one might actually be kind of fun to watch. Just,
Because they're equal. They evenly matched teams.
yeah, exactly. They're
They
evenly matched teams, and they both want to lose. So I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't think I've ever seen that before. A team where both teams want to lose. So either they're just going to stand around dribbling out the clock like James Harden. I don't know.
I don't think so. Only reason I say that is because the organization may want to lose. The coaches may have already gotten the word from the organization that they want to lose, but the players are still basketball players. They're gonna go out there and compete against each other no matter what. I don't think is a way for a player to not visibly throw a basketball game. Like you could tell if somebody's throwing a game. I don't think it's a way for a professional NBA player to not obviously look like he's throwing a game. I think these guys will compete. And like I said, because no team has a true, hey, this guy is going to kill us tonight. I think it'll be interesting, man. I think it'll be interesting.
Well, Linnell says he doesn't think the Raptors will lose this game at home, and I'm going with you, Linnell. I don't think they're going to lose this game at home either.
Hey,
And they're favorited. So
I think Jen loves this, but hates it at the same time because she likes Grimes. But we don't want Grimes out there messing up our chances of,
right?
I mean,
he's real. I don't know about what y'all think about him, but he is the real deal. I was not expecting that from this young man, but he has shown us in a short time that he is a baller.
The only thing I hate, Jen,
What?
Maxey, McCain, Grimes.
Short.
All undersized. I love
Well,
all three. I want all three here, but then I hate like, damn, we so
we're
small.
small. We're small. I mean, Edwards. He's what? I mean, not Edwards. Butler. He's like 6'4". I mean, they just keep bringing in guys under 6'6". I don't understand it, but I'm not the GM.
It's crazy. I've been watching a lot of everybody else, and don't get me wrong, I always watch a lot of everybody else, but they've had Oklahoma City on TV a lot lately, obviously, so because they're the number one team, and just thinking like, yo, SGA is a point guard, and he's 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well, that
why we
two
don't got no
five.
shot? Oh yeah, we did have 2-5.
We had 2 5.
I had a interesting conversation with a non-Sixers fan about 2-5 the other day, and I was saying, man, he always was trash. And he was like, no, Ben Simmons was good. I was like, I don't know. I think he always had potential to be good. His just God-given talent was there. Height, speed, passing ability. Just that stuff was just natural to him. But I think his ability to be a good basketball player and get better progressively day by day, week by week, year by year, it never happened. So that's why I
Ever.
say he always was a bum, because I think he just was going off of his God-given talent. His God-given talent definitely got him here. And it was amazing. I can see why people said next Magic, next LeBron. I see what they saw, but I don't think he had that work ethic. So that's why I said, yeah, he was always trash to me, because work ethic is a part of your game, in my opinion.
Well,
So if
I
your
thought for like
work
2
ethic trash,
years.
then you might be trash. Go ahead.
That's true, but I thought for the first 2 years he was good, and then he didn't develop his shot, and that just kinda, like, made I don't know, shit just started going south from there, but I was always up until he decided to become the traitor that he was,
That that's the
up
that,
until that point, I always had, like, I always had faith in him or hope that he was gonna come around, and he just never did because I realized that he didn't love basketball.
yeah, he liked the celebrity of it, but he was not in love with the game of basketball. No disrespect, Lionel, you are correct. Defensively, can't question that. Can't question that. When you're again, but that was not to downplay the guy's talent. But again, that was God given talent because he was so strong, so fast, and then was 6'10". I mean, I hope you could guard everybody. 6'10" with that speed and that strength, you should be able to guard 1 through 4 at least. So no, but that's not a knock. I take it back. Ben Simmons, congratulations on your amazing career. You still in the NBA, and I'm still over here covering the NBA. Well, the Sixers, the G
So,
League. So I
time for
can't
you
talk.
to go bold there, mister. It's
I'm
time
going
for you
bold.
to go
Andre
bold.
Drummond on the dot will have 14 minutes played.
14
14 minutes
minutes
played
on
for
the
Andre
dot.
On the dot. That's
That's
what makes it.
bold? Why is
That's
that
what
bold?
because that's what makes it bold. I'm picking the. Think about it. I only can hit it one number. It's not. I can't get close. The second he gets over 14 minutes, it's over. He's a starter in 14 minutes. That's bold.
All right. All right. With this lineup that's so depleted that we hardly have enough players to make up a basketball team, I'm still going to say 7 players in double figures.
I don't know if that's bold, man.
It's bold. There's only going to be 8 players playing.
You know what, Jen? Jen, when you write, you write. When you write, you write. When you write, you write. Let me see last game. I think we had 4, 1, 2, 3. No, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nobody that's demanding the ball on this team, so everybody should score.
See? So 7's bold.
And we added up. No, because Gershon's out, right?
Yep.
Gershon's out, but Oubre's in. Everybody else that was in yesterday is in. So it's the same amount of players. It looks like we're going to bring out 9 players tonight. All 9 should play. I'll give you 7. I'll give you 7 as bold. I'll give you 7 as bold.
Antonio agrees with me.
7 in double figures. That is bold. But hear me out. We getting off air as soon as I say this. Oh, who demanding the ball? Like, we gotta score at least 110. You got
Nobody's
110.
demanding the ball. That's what's nice to watch.
Yes, correct. As y'all know, with the Sixers being shorthanded, with Eat Sleep Sixers being shorthanded. Once again, win, lose, or draw, we will not be doing post game, but we will be right back here for the next pregame, man. Make sure y'all come back and be miserable with us as we try to capture the flag. Look at the top of the screen: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Please, we go by word of mouth advertising, so don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about the Eat Sleep Sixers podcast. And what else do we need them to do, Jen?
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of this very illuminating content. And give us a like, give us a comment. We love to hear from you. Go basketball.
Go basketball. Can't no, go blue coats.
Go
Go